He fixed the camera and then he unfixed it. Butt munch. Why is it... Dion! I was trying to fix it because it kept like falling, and so I kept trying to lift it back up and then it just went... Oh my gosh, I'm falling apart. It's dusty and it's hot. Hi. I apologize. I am very tired because Dion and I just got back from Sandusky last night. We went to Cedar Point for our anniversary and it was really fun. This is a video that I've kind of been wanting to make for... Well, I've been thinking about making it for a little while now. I don't get it as often as I used to, but every once in a while I'll still get the question like, oh, you're so pretty, why do you wear makeup? And first of all, thank you. The thing is, makeup isn't really about looking pretty. I mean, yeah, there's an aspect of that, I guess, but it's not totally about that. And so I kind of just want to go into explaining like, why I do makeup. When we get ready first, gotta put some bobby pins to get my hair out of my face because I don't have that cat ear headband that like I swear every single beauty YouTuber has. Boom. Done. I'm using the Maybelline Dream BB Pure and it's in the color 110 light medium sheer tint. Wow, that light is bright. I'm basically just going to be putting a couple dots of this on my face and then blending it in. And then to blend it in, I'm actually using a brush this time. Honestly, these are brushes. Like I got a whole set of brushes off of Amazon for like $7 and it was surprisingly really good. Like I feel like most stuff like this from Amazon is not that great, but these are actually really good. It's called Bestope, Bestope. It doesn't tell me like what the brushes are. I have a little list here of like what the different brushes are. When it comes to makeup, yeah, obviously there are gonna be people out there who wear makeup because they're not confident and they feel like they need makeup to be prettier, look better. Again, yes, there is an aspect of that. People's normal skin, the normal way that they look should be acceptable and normalized, and there's nothing wrong with that. And in fact, most days I honestly don't wear makeup. I'm filming this on a Tuesday, and today would actually be a day when I wouldn't normally be wearing makeup, but this is the only day that we were available to film. For concealer, I'm using the Maybelline New York concealer in the shade 5 Ivory. I wouldn't normally wear makeup today because this is usually a day when we just do like chores and things like that. We're out running errands. So most likely, if you ever go to Aldi's on a Tuesday, you will see me there and I will not be wearing makeup. I am basically just putting this wherever I have like a little bit of redness or anything, which I actually have quite a bit of because, again, I was in Sandusky the past couple of days and so I was like slathering on sunscreen, so I'm breaking out a little bit. But that's okay. Again, it's a normal thing and there's nothing wrong with that. I'm going to take the same brush that I used for the BB cream and I'm going to blend all of this out. Honestly, there have definitely been times in my life where I did wear makeup because I didn't feel confident, but whenever I would catch myself wearing makeup during those times, I would recognize that was the reason I was doing it, and so then I would stop wearing makeup. This is like one of those things where the thing itself is not wrong, but what is your motivation for doing it, right? If I noticed that my motivations were not in the right place, I would stop and I would reevaluate. I would stop wearing makeup until I didn't feel like that anymore. You know, it's not like that's just a magic thing that's just gonna get better overnight, you know? Like, you have to actually work at it. Like, why do you not feel confident the way that you are? Why do you feel like you need makeup to cover up who you are? you know? Like, it's good to be genuine and ask yourself these questions. And you can always talk it through with people if you have to. There's nothing wrong with that either. Next, I'm taking the e.l.f. Halo Glow Setting Powder in the color Light, and I'm going to be using the e.l.f. powder brush. I'm running out of this too because I use so much. So ultimately, the way that I've always wanted to view makeup and actually do now is I view it as a form of art. I once heard this guy, I don't remember who it was, but it was like some well-known guy on some podcast. He was saying how women shouldn't do makeup because it's not even a skill and it's pointless and it's stupid, and I don't remember. He was going on and on about it and about how horrible makeup is, that you can't make a career out of it, all of these absolutely ridiculous claims. And I think it was Dion that showed it to me, and he just asked what my opinion was because he knows that I like makeup. And so he just wanted to know like what I thought about it. I went off, okay? And I was like, that is literally not true. Makeup is a form of art and it takes years of practice. Like, I have been doing makeup for 11 years now. I started when I was 15, and I'm 26 now. I've been doing this for a while. It takes a lot of practice. People literally go to school for this. There's a ton of different types of makeup, plus there's like a whole science behind it. Like, you have to understand people's different types of skin. There's a lot, okay? So I'm sorry, I don't know what that guy was talking about, but it is a viable skill. It is a viable career. I don't want to hear it. I view it as a form of art. Revlon Photoready Eye Primer and Brightener. I will say, I don't totally understand how some of these beauty YouTubers, some of them I know are like, they're makeup artists, so I understand having a lot of different products. I don't understand how you can just go out and like buy so many different products. Like, for me, I find something that works and I use it. You know, like, I'm not gonna go spend a ton of money buying a bunch of different products. So, not even gonna lie, I think I might have gotten sunburned on my eyelids or something because this stings a little bit. To start off, I'm using the NYX Professional Makeup Ultimate Shadow Palette, and this is in their festival colors. So, this is what it looks like. I am going to be taking shade 10. It is this color right there. This is, again, the Best Taupe brush. I'm going to be taking this color like a little bit above the crease. The other thing is, I feel like, maybe this is just me, I'm open to being wrong. I feel like if people were just going to wear makeup only because they felt like it made them prettier or whatever, like they would go for more natural looks. I don't know how many people you know with hot pink eyelids, but I don't know that many. For me, it's literally just, it's a fun way to express yourself. It's art that you get to change up every day. I think that it's fun. That's really just it. Like, there's not really anything more to it than that. I just like it. I'm gonna blend out the outer edge, but I'm gonna leave the inner edge for right now. Guys, talking and doing makeup at the same time is so difficult, and I don't know how people do this on a regular basis. I don't know how I was doing it on a regular basis. Oh my gosh. I forgot to do my eyebrows. We're pausing on the eyeshadow. I'm using the e.l.f. eyebrow kit in the shade medium and the e.l.f. lash and brow wand. I'm actually going to quickly do this off camera. Basically, I take the powder first to fill in any sparse areas, and then I take the gel just to kind of shape it. Boom. Done. Back to blending. Anyway, you literally just get to change it every day. It's something that you can do just kind of based on how you're feeling. Like, are you feeling bright and colorful today? Put bright neon colors on your eyes. Are you feeling more just like you want to look like you've been out in the sun, but without actually being out in the sun because that's bad for your skin? Make yourself look bronze and glowy. Like, there are so many different things that you can do with it. I feel like this is one of those things that you can actually do that's based on your feelings. That's not a bad thing. And you can just kind of express yourself, and it's great. I have some looks that are more of like my go-to looks that I do more often than others that I really enjoy. Specifically, I really enjoy doing kind of like well, what I would consider a 90s grunge inspired look. I'm sure that people who were actually like wearing makeup in the 90s would probably have some things to say about what I do, but it's what I like to do. And again, that's okay. Next, I'm going to take color number 14 from the same palette. So it's the one that's right below it. And this is going to go right on the outer corner, just to kind of darken it up a little bit, give it some dimension. Again, it's literally a form of art. You are doing like different shades and things like that. Do I want to do this? I don't know. We'll see. If I don't want to do this, this won't be in the video. But maybe I'll even put some old pictures of when I was a teenager and I first started doing makeup. Oh my gosh, I was such a wannabe emo kid, and I was not at all, but I wanted to be. So I just had some very strange teenage pictures, but it's fine. I'm also going to blend this just slightly, like halfway into the crease. I should also say, the look that I'm kind of going for, it's like a fake cut crease, because I'm not very good at cut creases. Do I want to try an actual cut crease? Guys, I might try it. We'll see how I feel. Again, it's a whole art form. I'm bad at cut creases. I've tried it once before, and again, it's something that takes practice, and the only way you're going to get better at it is if you keep practicing. And obviously, I know that different people have different opinions on makeup. People are entitled to their opinion, and we have to respect that. People have different experiences. People were taught different things growing up. And a lot of people were genuinely taught, like, if someone is wearing makeup, it's because they think that they have to look better, and that is the only reason that you would ever wear makeup. And so when they see someone else wearing makeup, they just automatically assume, like, oh, either that person, like, actually looks bad without the makeup, or they have low self-confidence, which is just, it's not true, but that is what they've been taught. We just need to make sure that we're being respectful of people. Okay, guys, here we go. Gonna attempt the cut crease. I'm gonna try using my eye primer since it has some pigment to it, and I'm using the Best Taupe. This is number 9. The detail brush, I feel like these are labeled wrong. That doesn't make sense. I'm not cutting the entire crease. I'm mostly just doing like the first half, like from the inner corner, like halfway across the lid. It's kind of working, but I don't think there's quite enough pigment, so we're gonna try using my concealer for it. Let's see how this goes. Okay, this might be happening. Okay. Sorry, I'm like excited. Now I'm going to take the e.l.f. Professional Eyeshadow Brush, and to start, I'm going to go back into this palette, but then I'm moving to a different palette, and I'm using the shade number 8. It's the gold shade right here. And I'm going to load this up on my brush and pat it on top of that concealer. Actually, this one might not be working. This might be... maybe? I don't know. We'll see. Has a lot of fallout. This one isn't working, so we're moving to the e.l.f. Earth and Ocean palette. I'm going to use the shade Gold Rush. Much better. And just to brighten it up a little bit, I'm going to take the shade Sun Yourself, which is a lighter gold color, and I'm going to do this on the inner corner and blend it into the gold. This is great. Okay, I'm going back into this palette, and I'm going to take the first pink shade that we used, and I'm just going to blend like right here. So I kind of want to bend. I want to blend the gold and the pink together right here Obviously, this part is gonna be cut. It's gonna be like a sharp line, but the rest of it I want to blend. All right, and then I'm gonna take the darker pink color and kind of blend this way. I'm gonna wipe the brush off just a little bit, just to get any excess off, and then just blend the two colors together. And then I just want to take a clean blending brush, whatever blending brush this one is by e.l.f. And once again, just blend out the outer edge of the pink. To finish up this eye look, I'm going to start off by taking the e.l.f. eyeshadow brush. I'm going to take the darker pink, put it right along the lower lashes, and then take the blending brush and blend it out with the lighter pink. And then I'm going to take the lighter gold color from the Earth and Ocean and drag it from the inner corner, just blending it into the pink. All right, that is it on the eyeshadow. Naturally, I have to do my winged liner, and then I'm just going to finish it up with some mascara. The main one that I use is Maybelline the Rocket Volume Express, and then I just have a super, super cheap waterproof mascara by Rimmel that I kind of just do over it just to give it a waterproof coat. Does that work? I don't know, but that's what I do. Okay, that's all done. Now all I really have left is like the contour, blush, highlighter, lipstick. Guys, I really need a new palette. I've had this for so long, but I love the colors. So it's the e.l.f. Fiji blush and bronzer palette, taking the e.l.f. bronzing brush, going into the bronzer, and contouring. And you know, contouring actually is like a whole other part of this. For me, what I do, I know that there are like makeup artists and beauty YouTubers out there who really enjoy like piling on the foundation, going super heavy with like the contour and everything. But I don't know, for me, like I still like it to look like me. Again, I'm actually comfortable with and enjoy the way that I look. But then it's like, you know, you put on the BB cream and it just makes your face like flat. So I kind of do this to just bring a little bit of color back in, make my face look three-dimensional again. But I mean, the reality is, like with this, you can literally change your face shape. And you can do so many different things. You can, like I've seen videos of people where they make themselves look like different celebrities and things like that. Really quick before I finish that sentence, I'm going in with the blush from this palette, and I'm using the e.l.f. Total Face brush. When I was younger, I used to do like special effects type of makeup, mostly with like face paint. I didn't have all the fancy stuff like the liquid latex, and I would just use face paint. But it was so much fun because you got to just try out like a bunch of different looks. I really enjoyed doing that. So what I'm doing right now is I'm actually gonna bring my blush down a little further on my face, kind of like right here. And then I put some on my nose, and kind of, it makes it look like, again, you've been in the sun, but without actually being in the sun. Bad for your skin, kids, don't do it. I need new highlighter. But it's the e.l.f. Baked Highlighter and Blush. And I'm using the e.l.f. powder brush for it. This just kind of gives a little bit of a glow. I'm actually going to take my pinky, just like that in the highlighter, and just a little bit on the tip of my nose. And a little bit right here. And all we have left is the lipstick. I'm going to take the Sephora liquid lipstick in the color 06. Now I will say one thing I do change using makeup on my face is my lips, and that's not because I don't like my lips, it's because I actually feel like the lipstick looks better. I am perfectly happy with the way that my face is shaped. And it took me a long time to get there, but I'm there. And then I'm also taking this e.l.f. liquid lipstick in the color Blushing Rose. I just want to make this a little bit more of like a nude color than a pink color. So this is like a little bit of brown. So it's just going to kind of like tone down the pink a little. That's it. And I just really hope that if you take anything away from this, it's that you are amazing just the way you are. You were created to be who you are. You were created to look the way that you look, and it's all for a purpose. And you are beautiful just the way that you are. You do not have to put on a ton of makeup. You do not have to change the way that you look in any way, shape, or form to be beautiful or anything. You're amazing the way that you are. There's nothing wrong with makeup. There's nothing wrong with doing super crazy colors. There's nothing wrong with any of that. But what you should ask yourself is, why are you doing it? Are your intentions the right intentions? Are you doing it because it's fun, because you enjoy it, or are you doing it because you feel like you need it? And if you feel like you need it, maybe stop and ask yourself, is this a good thing that I'm feeling? And take some time and work through that. And when you get to the other side, let yourself enjoy makeup for what it's meant to be. Something fun. Something that you can enjoy. Not something that you need in order to go out into the world. I love you guys. See you later.